Okay. Good evening, everyone. Mark A. Sterling here from Atlanta, Georgia. Hope you're having an incredible day no matter where you are in the world. Again, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the information. There's a buzz right now going on in the industry. There's a buzz about our company, brand new company that's actually coming on the scene right now. And we're going to go ahead and kind of lift the hood up, if you will, and give you a sneak peek preview. A lot of folks are talking about that new 2020 Corvette right now, and everybody wants to actually get a chance to peek under the hood. They want to see what makes that engine run, and we're going to be doing that just this evening. Welcome again to the very first ever Tava Lifestyle Interest Meeting. So we'll go ahead and jump right into the information today. Now, first, I want you to understand that our company, Tava Lifestyle, the name Tava is actually Hebrew. It means ark, like Noah's Ark, right? I think many people would agree that in our life, we either know people, we may be that person, that there are storms happening in our lives right now. There are financial storms happening, right? There are physical storms happening. There are health storms happening right now in our lives. And what we think we've done, we've created a vessel, a culture, if you will, a vehicle that would allow people to come out of the storm to find a safe haven and actually move and be protected in this period of time and move to their better destination. That's what Tava is all about. That's the principle behind Tava Lifestyle. Now, our mission is very, very simple. It's very, very clear. The mission of Tava is to provide a safe and fair environment where people can exercise their gifts and talents with the singular goal of creating a better life for themselves and their families. Now, with that said, I want to ask you a question. Matter of fact, write this down, think about it yourself, and ask yourself this question. If you've been in this industry, if you ever started your own company, why do most companies fail? I'm going to ask you that question again. Why do most companies fail? I'm going to go ahead and answer that question for many of you. Undercapitalized. Think about this. How many companies want to get started, but they don't have the right amount of funding, right? Have you ever seen a company that got started and they went out the gate, they got started, had a lot of interest, but they just couldn't supply the demand of the people. Now what happens, or they had shipping challenges. You ever ordered a product and it came to you, you're expecting to get it in a few days, and several weeks later you haven't gotten it yet. Well, what winds up happening is that when you can't fulfill the demand or you can't meet the shipping requirements, people will call their credit card companies and say, wait a minute, I haven't gotten my product, and they begin to charge back. Now, the merchant says, wait a minute, there are too many chargebacks happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually tell the vendor, the company, that, you know what, we can't be of service to you anymore, and or give them an option to put up a reserve, normally in the millions of dollars, to make sure that they can guarantee that there's no risk to the merchant, okay? Now, this is a very vicious cycle that happens. These are the top 3 reasons why most companies fail. From a distributor perspective, another pain point is customer service. How many times have you been part of a company, you may have emailed them over and over again not to get a response. You may have tried to call them and can't reach them at customer service, right? Well, these are some of the main reasons, top 3 reasons why companies fail. And the number 1 reason that is a pain point for distributors as they're trying to manage their business with a new company. Now, what is the solution? Well, I'm glad you asked. We believe the solution isn't necessarily to go out there and find every piece of the puzzle. What if the puzzle had already been created? What if there's an opportunity where you can create collaboration with someone that actually has all the pieces in place out of the door from the very first day? We found that organization. Matter of fact, the company is called LaCour Laboratories. LaCour Nutraceuticals. LaCour Industries right now is a $4 billion operation, okay? I want you to get this. They're based right outside of Dallas, Texas. They make products for 11 network marketing companies that they personally own. They white label products for 40 different network marketing companies, okay? In addition to that, they make products for literally hundreds and hundreds of other companies that you use commonly, and you may not even know that you're using their products. This company right now allows us, we get full access to their legal department. We get full access to all of their shipping. We get full access to all of their manufacturing and their formulation. They have a 150,000 square foot facility in the suburbs of Dallas, Texas, hundreds of employees, right? We get full access to all of that. Think about it this way. Imagine you're about to get on the highway, the Autobahn in Germany. You can go hundreds of miles per hour. But there's a person that's already been down the road. They have a helicopter view. They tell you in advance, by the way, here are the potholes, and you can avoid them in advance. That's the kind of collaboration we have. We've partnered with an individual named Terry LaCour. He is a one-man Shark Tank. He doesn't partner with just everybody. What a unique and incredible opportunity it is that we can have a company for the people and by the people, that we can go out there naturally and share our incredible products with the world. And we'll talk about those here in just a moment. Now, you're probably wondering, what are our products? Our very first product is a tea, a detox tea. I'm going to tell you more about the tea here in just a minute, but let me tell you why we chose tea. It's the most proven method available in the world. Right now, just in North America, over 159 million cups of tea are being consumed every single day. We're not changing behaviors. Over 2.2 billion cups of tea are being consumed every single day. Can you imagine if we took the number one most consumed beverage in the world, only behind water, and use it as a delivery system for our enhanced products? We have an incredible detox tea right now. It's designed to promote weight loss and increase your energy. And we tell you right now, we gave out hundreds of samples over the past several weeks, and people came back with 90% incredible responses as far as what it's done for them personally. Okay, we'll be bringing some of those testimonials on here starting tomorrow. But I can tell you that I got a good friend in Maryland right now. He's on the call named Mr. Michael Settles, and I shared with him that anywhere between 10 and 25 pounds of unpassed waste is in almost every American's body right now. And you start taking this tea and it starts working on you. And you can see over here on the left, the packs are actually made in a stick pack. So it's very consumable. You can carry it with you and you tear it open. You can pour it into a 12 to 16 ounce cup of water, hot or cold. Just shake it up and start consuming it. And again, we have a product that has immediate gratification. Most people are having results within a very few hours, okay? And it's just absolutely phenomenal. One of the byproducts of the detox is actually weight loss, right? Now, our second product is an incredible energy pill, and it's called Vita Plus, Life Plus. Now, this right here is an incredible product right now. It has a unique combination of amino acids and probiotics, because when you normally detox, a lot of things come out of you that you may not want, but also some good things may come out as well. We're going to replace the probiotics and all the enzymes. It's also an energy pill that has vitamins in it that actually support every level of your body. It works at the cellular level, gives you all the vitamin B12 that your body needs. It gives you an incredible amount of energy, but it doesn't give you the crash of most caffeinated products, okay? Our third product in this incredible line that complements each other is called Valet 30. Valet 30, the 30-day supply. It's a liquid multivitamin. Matter of fact, the physician's desk reference says that when you take a vitamin with supplements like these, it's absorbed into the body within 25 to 30 seconds, right? Absolutely phenomenal. It's a potent source of daily vitamins and minerals. You can see some of the ingredients right here. And because it's a liquid, it may also be a better choice with those with digestive concerns, okay? Now, these three products really round out a regimen, if you will, of a complete detox, energy, as well as replacement of the most important vitamins and minerals that you need to have an incredibly healthy lifestyle. Now, most companies, as we'll talk about, come out of the, really release themselves, and they don't have all the necessary resources and associations. I want us to share some of the associations that we have. We are partnered with LaCord Nutraceuticals on the very first day. You may have heard of a little small company called Success Partners. They own Success Magazine and Success for Home. Terry LaCord is actually the owner of Success Partners, so we actually own Success from Home. You may have heard of a little small company called iPayout. It's a extremely large e-wallet provider that services over 150 countries, both banked and unbanked. As we begin to grow from the U.S. to Mexico, to Asia Pacific, to Thailand, as we go over to South Africa, Nigeria, as we go into the United Kingdom and Spain and go out to Ecuador and Dominican and all these other countries, we can actually pay people immediately by way of this company, okay? Now, it also supports 98 currencies. We're also partnered with Market Vision. It's one of the largest back office providers in the world. It supports dozens and dozens of other network marketing and other companies with some of the most strategic reporting and commissionable products available in the marketplace right now. We also have a product called Member Tech. We're going to show you that here in just a minute as well. Now, one thing to understand is that as you go out there to grow a business and you have individuals that are working with you, locking arms side by side, they're going out there to grow the base, to grow their personal production, to help others do the same thing. We want to make sure that we keep things in a very simplistic manner. So we're going to provide tools and technology as an add-on to the natural way that we share in our industry. I believe that it's always the simple that will produce the marvelous. Here's just some of our tools that we have available to us from the very first day. We have a phone app, okay? It's called Tava Connect. I'll talk about that here in just a moment. We have a customer store. Can you imagine that we're going to look like a 10-year-old company in the very first week we go live? Our customer store has everything you need, from marketing collateral to t-shirts and hats to book bags, for example. We're going to have everything that you need to represent your personal brand, right? Also, we're going to be launching a campaign during a pre-launch period. You're one of the very first ones to hear about this. You're in position right now to really lock in your position of equity with this company. But during the Passport to Freedom campaign period, I want you to understand that you're going to lock in your spot early and for only $49. Okay, we'll talk about what you'll get with that. We have a sampling program and also an incredible campaign called Wait No More. I'm going to share those here on the next slide. We also have branded debit cards from the very first day. So when you get paid, you can actually move your money to your bank account, ACH, different ways you can actually move money around, or you can leave it in your e-wallet and use your Tava prepaid debit card, okay? In addition to that, we have a live facility in Houston, Texas. The Tava Lifestyle Center is actually in Houston, Texas. It's already available and up and running. Again, products will be available here. I'll give you those dates. And we're looking to put one in Atlanta. My personal goal is by no later than end of Q1 in 2020. Now, Tava Connect, let's talk about Tava Connect. Let's talk about ways that we can use high tech along with high touch, okay? Now, imagine that, you have some friends that want to see your business opportunity. You could simply go into your phone app, click on the share button, click a video you want to share. There'll be a whole sequence of videos, and then you could select the mode and the medium in which you want to share those with other people. You can share with them in text or Google Voice, or you can share it in WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Telegram, different ways you want to share it. It'll shoot out to them. They can click on a link. They can actually watch the presentation. Here's where it gets better than that. You can actually go back later on. Let's say you sent a video out to Charles, for example, or Sarah, and you go and look and see that Sarah didn't watch the video. Well, maybe it's not time to follow up with Sarah, because the system will actually show you that she watched the video. In addition to that, maybe Charles watched it 100%, and he came back more than once or twice, and the system says he's a hot prospect. You can follow up with him pretty quickly, okay? Also on here, you're going to see a sample button. This is going to get really, really interesting with our sample button. Let me tell you what I mean by that. The sample button allows us to do several things, okay? Several things, right? The sample button says, I can actually, let's say, for example, we got some folks on this call, and let's just say that Mike says, I want to try the product. I said, great, Mike, no problem. I click on the sample button, select his name from my contact list from my personal phone database, and I actually send him a text message. He clicks on the link, looks at the sample products, and guess what happens? When he does that, okay, guys, I get a notification that he actually wants to try the product. I get a notification that he wants to actually try the product. I click approve, and then the sample actually is shipped to him the very next business day, okay? A few days later, he gets the product. It's gonna look something like this, right? Something like this. He'll get the product, he can open it up. There'll be testimonials in there, right? You see those testimonials, okay? There'll be products available inside of it, right? There'll be some directions on how to use it. There'll even be a card that's associated with it that has your name on it. 30-day money-back guarantee, has your personal name, okay? Also has your website, so they can, if they like the product, remember, immediate gratification product, guys. If they like the product, guess what happens? They're going to want to come back. If you share a slice of pizza with someone, they like it, they're going to ask for more. So what happens is that we're going to be a sample to recruit and retail to recruit kind of company, where we're going to get our product out there and people get a benefit. They're going to want to come back naturally. We're going to drive production by way of behavior in our company. How exciting is that? That naturally people want to come and buy your products without you having to convince them. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, in addition to that, we have 5 different ways we get paid. I'm going to run through those very quickly. The very first way is retail. Someone can go to your website and actually order your products. One of these products right here, okay? Here's the full retail price. And right here, these are switched around, so don't worry about that, right? But these are the full retail prices right here. Here are the prices that we pay, and you would actually make a $10 profit on each one of those. The company would pay you that out the very next week. But our directive on a retail aspect, our main driving force is to focus on the 95th percentile. We want to make sure that we can assist 1,000 families to earn $250 per week. Guys, we believe that we can do that in the first 90 to 120 days. How can we do that? Imagine that you actually go out there and sample a product and you do an in-home presentation. You're sitting with someone, they experience it, and they come back and they buy a box of